In this video, we're going to describe what AI can and can't do in a music class when it comes to writing about music. I know students use AI a lot these days, but you have to always understand with a tool like this what it can do well and what it can't do so well. So we'll start with some pros and cons. Firstly, the AI is really great for brainstorming. It's great for generating outlines. It's great for volume of work. But again, you have to check the quality. Additionally, it's great for proofreading, and it's great for suggesting edits for tone or where to edit down if you need something a certain length or where to expand. Things like that, broader writing things, are a good use of AI. I also often will use it for that purpose. It saves me time. It's pretty useful that way. Now let's go to the cons. The first one is AI makes mistakes. It doesn't guarantee that it's right, and sometimes it won't tell you that it's not right. That is a big flaw and a thing that you really have to watch out for. One thing I put in all of my prompts, which you'll see later, is I tell AI to not make things up. I tell AI to ask me questions until it's 99% sure that it can provide a correct answer. That does help. It's not a fail-safe, but it helps. Similarly, the terms used for AI can differ from how it is modeled in class, usually on the side of too fancy. I observe this a lot in my 1000 level classes where, students that say they have no music background suddenly come in sounding like a grad student. And this book, again, boils down to you have to understand what you're writing. If you don't understand the term that you are using, you shouldn't be using it. Finally, AI can't watch a video for you, and it can't describe music or a video accurately. And you'll see this in real time very shortly. I'll say this at the end also, but really, if there's one takeaway, two takeaways, I guess, that you can take from this video, it's one, you need to understand every word of what you submit. Every word. If you don't feel like you could say it without text in front of you, without referring to it, it's not in your mind. That's not good. Secondly, I promise most of the time, especially in an entry-level class where the goal is to explore and experience things that are new, what you write, your authentic response, your response, not chat's, not your response filtered through chat, I promise it will probably be better. I will be happier to read it. It's going to be more authentic. It's going to be a better vehicle for your personal learning. So now let's see this in action. Here we have a YouTube video. It's a boss scene from Super Mario Bros. 2, which, as you know from the previous video, is my favorite. And we're just going to paste this link into chat and say, hi chat, please describe the music from this video from 2:35 to 2:45. We'll add my suggestions regarding not making things up. So don't make things up. Make sure you ask me questions until you are 99% certain your output is correct. Focus on applying terms for pitch, dynamic, duration, and timbre. This might be something that you do when I don't recommend it, but this might be something that you do because the weeks 2 through 4 or so of class are this way. All right, here we go. Let's see what she says. Okay, so she's already saying, I can't reliably access or listen to the audio from the YouTube link directly here. She needs to upload a short audio clip, or you can describe or share a transcript of the musical events. I will emphasize that points 2 and 3, if you just have to do it yourself, are just doing the assignment. So if you're going to just put it in the chat, just write it out and submit it. This is an extra step that you do not need to do. You can indicate the level. I don't know what the second point means. I also like formal music technology. Obviously, you'll tell it to do simple vocabulary, so I will tell it to do that. Okay, I went ahead and made a little clip of the same thing. I'm going to give it to the chat now. Here's a clip of 2:35 to 2:45. Please use simpler vocabulary, but still on pitch, dynamic, duration, and timbre. Okay, let's see how this works. Chat is thinking. Chat is working. This also takes some time that you could just spend watching the video yourself, so this is another reason why I don't recommend using chat. Still going. So I have it chat set to, admit that it can't hear things. If you don't prompt it to do this, it's not going to tell you it can't actually do this. So it asks you questions. What instruments are most noticeable? Does the melody mostly sound this? It's asking you specific questions that, frankly, are a really great way to structure your answer. But again, it's not generating the paragraph. So as you can see, chat really can't do this for you. Let's have her try to address the video anyway. Let's see what it says. Okay. The music features a high-pitched melody that moves quickly and gives the section an energetic feeling. The volume stays loud throughout. Slight changes in intensity that build incitement. Most of the notes. The timbre is bright. This is an example of chat using the right words, but it's not great. A couple reasons why. First, a high-pitched melody that moves quickly. Let's see. I would say that the melody is not very high-pitched there. Everything is kind of middle or low, so that's already wrong. The volume stays loud throughout. I guess that's right. Slight changes in intensity that help build excitement. There's no changes in intensity. It's just the same. So this is, again, not true. All right, so the first two sentences are already untrue, so I'm not going to go through the rest of it. But this is why I promise that what you're going to write is probably going to be better than whatever chat can generate. Final points. 1, you need to understand what you submit. Don't do grad student in a class where I'm expecting first years. If you have a music background and you are using terms correctly, that's a little different, but I really encourage you to just keep things simple. It's better, even if you are a musician, to communicate simply whenever possible. Secondly, 99.5% of the time, you're going to write better things than what chat generates. And thirdly, and I think the most important part, chat can't help you practice new language. New terms are new language, and there is a clear de-skilling trend that happens when people use AI that is unfortunate. You can't learn these terms and become comfortable with them unless you wrestle them and unless you're okay being wrong sometimes. The assignments are designed to give you low-stake opportunities to practice and get feedback from me. So take advantage of that. You can do that. You can come to office hours with any questions. Yes. So thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing your authentic selves in this class. Bye.